Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. This is Presley, and in this video today, I have one of the most highly anticipated reviews that I've ever done on the channel. Yes, I am finally reviewing Absolute Batman, so let's get right into it. Now, throughout the coming week, I will be reviewing all of the Absolute books, at least the volume 1 so far, because they have all released, and I'm starting with none other than Absolute Batman. I adored this book. Now, this book has been gaining popularity ever since it came out, and for good reason. I think Scott Snyder is doing a fantastic job with this. I love the different approach to Batman and Bruce Wayne here. Nick Dragata's artwork is a huge standout, and that's actually the thing I wanted to talk about first in this book. Volume 1, The Zoo, amazing. The artwork in here, Nick Dragata does a fantastic job. Now, I personally know him and love him from East of West. One of my biggest recommendations for comics, if you haven't read it, I would definitely check that out. But yes, a lot of people have been loving his artwork throughout this book, and I'm super glad to see that because I think he's an amazing artist, super talented, a very great, unique style, and I'm glad that he's finally getting like all the recognition that he deserves. I think it's beautiful. The way he draws Bruce Wayne, his character design in general throughout this book was a huge standout aspect of it. Whether it's Black Mask and him having a very skeletal face with the huge black dome, or Batman, Bruce Wayne, having a very childlike baby face, but then being a hulking monster at 6'8", full of muscle. He's probably like 350 pounds. I wouldn't be surprised. It's great. The bat suit looks absolutely fantastic. I love the addition of all these little details, like his cowl ears being turned into knives. I love that. I love that he has retractable like batarangs in his gauntlets. I love that his cape is basically separate little like pieces that come together to form a cape, or they can separate so he can stand on them, he can fly with them. So amazing. A lot of great details on here. And finally, the bat symbol being an axe head. It's so cool. I love it. I think it's super edgy. It's super manga, and I think it's amazing. I know people have been loving it, and I happen to agree. It's perfect. Now, what did I think about the story? I really dug the story. I really think that this new take on Bruce Wayne is very refreshing and is very well needed because we've gotten the same Batman origin story for such a long time now, and I love that they're not changing Bruce Wayne for like the main DC universe, but since this is its own contained thing, they can do whatever they want, and I love that they're deciding to do something completely different. Martha Wayne, Bruce's mother, is still alive, and the dad was shot in a freak shooting at the zoo. I thought it was great. I love that Bruce Wayne is not rich in this story. He's very much a broke or humble just servant of Gotham. He's not somebody who is this rich billionaire who has all these weapons and tech at his disposal. So he really needs to kind of prioritize his funds and understand kind of what he needs to do first in order to help the city best he can, despite the fact that he doesn't really have any pull, any levy. I think it's great. Bruce Wayne throughout here feels very well thought out and written very well. Another standout character throughout this book is Alfred. I love the fact that he's not a butler, but he's actually like a secret spy. I think it's super cool. I love that he has tensions with his daughter. It creates a lot of emotion there. So I think he's very well written as well, and very well rounded. I think that their dynamic also as we go along, Bruce Wayne and Alfred Pennyworth, is very well earned. I love how he at the beginning wants nothing to do with him, but he still respects what Bruce Wayne is doing in Gotham. And then by the end, he kind of understands that, hey, Bruce Wayne might need a little bit of a mentor, a little bit of somebody to ground him. And he ends up kind of joining along and being like, hey, if we're going to do this, I'll help you out. I think it's amazing. This story flows beautifully. I love how Gotham is being taken over by the party animals and Black Mask. Super interesting, super intriguing. I love what they do with the whole tech masks and going after different targets and committing different crimes to pay these people. I think it's a great way to introduce this villain into Gotham and show the plague that's spreading throughout. Amazing stuff overall. Scott Snyder does such a good job of creating tension and creating a thrilling story that is then just complemented by Nick Dragata's gorgeous artwork. Now, to nobody's surprise, this book gets an easy 5 stars out of 5 from me. I would be very surprised to hear anybody not give this a 5 stars. I think it's super great, and not only is it great, it's also really unique and a very fresh take on Batman, which is hard to do because Batman's been around for almost 100 years. So to give us something this new, this fresh, this interesting with such an old character really is impressive. Kudos to Scott Snyder and Nick Dragotta. Easy 5 stars out of 5. If you have read Absolute Batman Volume 1, let me know in the comments down below your thoughts, your opinions, and your rating. Don't spoil anything for Volume 2 because it has already come out, but I have not received it yet and read it, and people down in the comments may not have read it as well. But yes, if you haven't read Absolute Batman, everybody's been talking about it. You need to jump on the train. I took a little while to jump on this train, but I'm so glad I did. And all these Absolute books so far have been amazing, so definitely don't miss any of them. With that being said, thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost at 500 subscribers, and I'll see you guys later.